I remember your face. Where are the rest of the soldiers today? You don't know? Hopeless? I see. Are you hopeful or hopeless?
I don't know.
Good. You? Hopeful or hopeless? Ah, hopeful. Hopeful.
I think I'm hopeful.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
Even the bad situation, I can think really positive.
Okay, in bad situations you can think positively.
Yeah.
Same. Me too.
Same for you. Okay, we'll talk about it. How about you? Are you a
Not hopeful.
not hopeful?
No. I'm realistic.
You are realistic.
Yeah.
That's interesting. How are you?
You look like a
Thank you.
philosopher, by the way.
And you?
Just good?
Christopher?
Yeah.
Still alive.
Philosopher.
The same, the same.
Yeah.
Are you hopeful or hopeless?
Which matter?
Yeah. Nice question.
Wow.
None of you questioned. None of you questioned.
Yeah.
Why?
I haven't heard.
I said, are you hopeful or hopeless?
Not that.
No, you said that on which matter? I mean, what you're talking about, you wanted to ask.
I understand general.
Okay. So generally, when you think about something, generally you're considering your problems. I think, whatever your problem is, or whatever your problems are, you're thinking of them. Correct? Yeah. Because generally we don't see, for example, I mean this one, like half full, half empty. Generally we neglect half full. Correct?
Yeah.
Why? Why don't we see half full? We only focus on half empty. What do you think?
Because of our emotions, maybe.
Because of our emotions?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because we can't control our emotions sometimes.
Can you give us some examples? Or minimum one example?
Okay. If you lose somebody, if you lose your family member, you can be really so sad. But you should know that everybody die, and this is the real of the world, at the real side of the world. I mean, this is a real, and you have to accept this.
Okay.
And you shouldn't lose your emotions. Like, you can't be sad all the time, because I mean, if you lose, I mean, for example, I lost my dad about 1 year ago.
Really?
Yeah, because he was a cancer, and now I got it, because everybody is gonna die, and this is real. You need to accept this. I can't be sad all the time. I can't cry all the time. I hope you understand.
I understood. Yes, you're right. You know, some subjects are so sensitive in life, specifically those family bonds, you know, human bonds that we have, specifically, as you said, with the family members. That is always easier said than done. I mean, forgetting it, neglecting it. This is so difficult. I mean, almost impossible. But I mean, through time, you get used to that. unfortunately, and you have to accept it, you have to embrace it. Totally right. Okay, that's cool. I mean, cool example for this. I am sorry for that. What about others? Do you have something to tell about why you're hopeful, why you're hopeless? And when I ask this question, what did you think of first? What did come to your mind first?
I'm usually hopeful for living.
I am. I am
yes.
usually hopeful.
I'm usually hopeful for living.
Mhm.
Because if I don't have any hope, I can't live.
Mm.
So I try to create new hopes.
How do you create that new hope? How do you maintain that hope?
I tried other ways. Or-
Other ways.
Yes, or some new actions.
So this is distraction, by the way.
Some new actions.
New actions.
Yes.
Like what kind of actions?
For
Like
example, social activities.
social activities. Bungee jumping.
For example, I come to course
Yeah, it's a kind of
for
activity
learning English.
for learning, socializing,
Yes, and
talking philosophy with me.
I try to play some instruments.
Instruments.
Yes.
Like what?
Guitar.
Guitar.
Yes.
When did you start?
I started and
I stopped.
yes, I stopped.
Then start again. Then stop.
I don't go.
God damn it! I hate this.
I don't go to course for now, but I try sometimes.
YouTube.
No.
Why not?
It can be. I don't have any time
Yeah.
nowadays, but sometimes.
It has been like that. It has been like that. I mean, whenever I talk to somebody, how are you? I don't have time. Yeah, this is the main problem of
I
human
come. I go to course for
Correct.
learning English.
yeah.
So it's step.
Whatever you like it or not, you're somehow engaged with life. I mean, all of us. And unfortunately, there isn't much time left
Yes,
in life.
totally right.
So you're totally right about it.
So that's a step, I think. If I finish the course,
I
next
hope.
step
Yeah.
will
Learning
be
guitar.
learning guitar,
That's amazing.
I think.
Yeah.
Or other actions.
Other actions,
Yes.
such as?
For
I'm like
example,
the FBI agent, such as what, where? Okay.
go to sports.
Go to sports.
For example, kickbox.
For
maybe.
example, kickbox.
Maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
Wing Chun, maybe.
I don't know that.
Uh,
Martial arts?
Like Kung Fu.
Okay, I see. Martial art. Kinda.
Martial arts. Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Or learning other language.
Learning other languages.
Language.
Really? For example, what language?
Dutch, maybe.
Dutch. Okay. Do you want to go to Germany? You forgot about it, Canada?
I think
Canada is far. Germany is close.
we can speak English in everywhere
Yes.
on the world.
Correct.
In Europe, second language can be German language, I think.
Can be. I don't know. Possible. Good for you. Nice. I try to push you to speak, you know. Whatever people say is not important here. I say a lot of things. I don't remember. Really? So you come here to improve your speaking. You have to speak something, even if it's a kind of imagination. I mean, the main I don't want to say mistake, but main problem of our Turkish students here in Turkey is whenever I ask, for example, as a teacher, I ask a question, students try to be so realistic. If you are realistic, or if you want to be realistic, you are gonna forget, because in reality, for example, speaking of, let's say, elementary level students, for example, A1, A2, I say, very cliche question, what do you do in your free time? Teacher, free time? I don't know. I don't care about what you do. You have to make some sentences, okay? Just imagine. Yes, in my free time, I go to course. I do some shopping. I create some content. For example, I read books. I take pictures. I watch movies. And. Okay? If you try to imagine, nobody can stop you. Yeah, this is what it is. Oh my God! Hi, how are you? We were waiting for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Teaching, I'm realistic. If I see half empty, I
You
say
focus on half
yes,
empty.
Half empty, I don't think about
Why is that?
Otherwise, we just decide ourselves, I
Okay.
think.
Can you give us some examples to clarify that? Or do you need some time to think about it?
Yeah, okay. I think about teacher.
Okay, you will think about it.
Okay.
Okay. The next round is yours. How about you, man?
Me?
What about, yes.
I'm hopeful person because
By default, you are a hopeful person
yes,
because
all the bad situation I can think positively.
okay.
That's why I said I'm hopeful person.
I am hopeful. I am a hopeful person. Speaking of this, let's say glass or cup, whatever, okay? Do you generally see the half empty or half full?
Full.
Half full?
Yes.
Really? Not right, I mean, imagine it, for example. Okay, what do you see right now?
Half water.
Half full.
Yes.
What about here?
Empty.
Do you have, of course. Do you have any plan for this? What is your plan to solve this if this is a problem?
I try to solve my problems with positive ways.
Can you give us an example? Imagine.
I can't right now. I have.
She started, not me. She started. Go ahead.
I have to think about it.
You have to think about it.
Yes.
Okay, think about it. How about this guy? You always play. Is that like cryptocurrency or something that you have to check it?
Okay.
So are you hopeful or hopeless? And also, what do you see and why?
Hopeful.
Hopeful person. What do you see right now?
Full.
Totally? Half.
Sometimes full.
I mean, imagine this is like 50-50. Half,
Half.
yes, 50% full.
Yes.
What about the other 50%? What happens to that?
You're drunk.
Thanks, Flo.
Don't understand what.
You cannot explain? Philosophy. It's a philosophy lesson, not a speaking club. Philosophy club. Yeah. Of course. The question is, do you have any plan to fill this gap?
No, you can't fill this gap.
You cannot?
No, there is always negativity in life. Always. But
So, then why? Of course, you're right. I mean, there's always some negativity
yeah,
in life. But, I mean, what about, is there any kind of solution for that?
no.
No?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
When yes, when no? Can you explain?
Of course I can.
You dig a hole, you dig a hole with your philosophical sentence, you have to
Yes,
just
yes,
say that.
you're
Okay,
right.
good. Yeah, of course. When you dig a hole, jump into it. Some time to think?
No, I don't need.
Okay.
I don't need time. I can explain.
Uh-huh.
In my life, for example, sometimes the negative things come to me, and I can face them. I can solve them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can't solve them, I don't think deeply in that thing. Don't bother me. Don't bother myself. If I can't solve that thing, I don't see the negative way. I can try to see that things positive.
Lee.
Maybe if that thing have some positivity, I try to find that positivity. I'm hopeful that way
I understand. That's interesting. Good. I like that.
because everything in every bad thing have some positive thing. It could be. It could be some
Every bad
positivity in
thing
it.
can
Yeah.
have some positivity.
Yeah. In your life.
Such a big paradox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be some positive thing because if bad things happen to me, I need to think about it and I need to find a way, positive way in it.
Okay, interesting. Nice.
It's interesting, but it could be.
Nice. I like that. I
Yeah.
really like that. Okay, good. Do you have any problem with that? So how about you? You wanted to say something. Then explosion. Sorry?
I understand, I listen, but I can't explain right now.
Okay. Because of vocabulary?
Yes.
I see. Maybe next time. So do you want to explain this?
I don't have any idea right now.
Why not? You should create an idea.
My brain is like, what's going on in here?
Really?
Yeah.
Is there that much difficult question? You haven't seen difficult questions yet. Normal question. Half empty, half full.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. Do you want to say something about it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually hope full of glass
Okay.
because that's psychological. I think
Of course.
if I if I dream too full of glass, I can be powerful and excitement. Yes, excitement is important. I think
Mm.
excitement. If excitement doesn't people's life,
Mm.
I think that's so boring.
That's so boring.
Yes.
Now you make the philosophical question much more philosophical.
Yes.
Can you make it simple? Simple, man, simple.
I think hope is excitement.
Hope is excitement.
Yes.
Exciting.
That's
Exactly.
interesting. Hope is a kind of excitement. Interesting.
For example, some days I wake up and I will and I go to work
Yeah.
and I have no plan. I have no hope because I forgot to hope.
Mm.
It's so boring and I'm tired easily. And if I turn the home, I go to bed. But if I have any excitement, I can be powerful.
So you want to say that we need hope in life, and
Yes,
hope
I think.
must exist.
Yes.
Yes.
This is what I could understand
Right.
from your sentence. And
And so I try to having some hopes. And
good, but I mean now another question. What is hope?
Teacher. We say hope.
We're going deeper and deeper.
Of course.
Hope,
Always.
hope is poor bread. We say in
Hope is
Turkish.
what?
Poor bread.
Poor bread.
Yeah. Poor person, people, bread.
Pure.
Umut fakirine ekmeğidir.
Hope is something which resonates with poor people.
Poor dedi.
In Turkish, we have some idiom.
Okay.
Hope is poor person's, poor
Bread.
people's bread.
interesting.
Very interesting video.
Correct. Correct. It can be. If you lots of things are intermingled together to explain hope. Forget me. I mean, you just continue. I start. Okay, I like that. What else? What is your definition of hope?
Hope is future.
Is future.
Yeah.
Hope is future, which hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
But by default, again, the concept of time is
There's no
questionable.
time.
Questionable. We
Yeah.
talked about it. I
There's
mean,
no time.
yeah, we said that there is no time. I
We
mean,
created.
huh?
We created the time.
We create the
I
time.
said that too.
Okay, so
Hope is
what is future then?
Present. Too.
Hope is,
present too.
but there is no present.
Right now it's present.
There isn't.
We are living
What
in
time is it?
it. We are living in it.
Okay, what time is it?
6:30.
You
And
cannot say that. You
Why?
can't.
Why?
Why
No,
not?
I say what time is it? You look, a few seconds, just go forward.
You can't teach.
You can say the time was.
Exact time.
The time was, for example, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you cannot express the present.
It passes. Yeah.
Huh?
It passes.
It passes. So you have to use, maybe, as you said, the future or the past. There is no present. Just try it. What time is it? Very simple question. Not philosophy. Simple. What time is? You cannot say that.
Yeah.
yeah,
What time is it? Finish.
actually I can
1
say
second.
Yeah. So as an answer, you have to say the time was
no, teacher.
or the time will be.
Yeah.
Will be.
Like that. So you cannot express the present. You cannot express or explain the present.
You can show to
You can show, but those, I mean, how can I say, clocks do not show the second.
Seconds. Yeah.
Only minute.
Yeah.
And second is part of the time that we created.
be exact 2 seconds. No problem.
No, we have to accept it because that is small, no problem. Anyway, so what are your definitions of hope?
If I will say
Sorry?
if I will say about hope definition, I think it will be life because it is yönlenmek.
Shaping. Şekillendirmek diyebiliriz. Shaping.
Yeah, it's shaping your life. I mean,
Hope is shaping your life.
Directing or directing.
because, for example, if you think positively, you can do so much thing what you want. If you think negatively, you can be depressed. Like, I don't know, just all.
So you're a kind of person who just considers positivity, right?
Yeah.
You try to just remove negativity from your life. Is that right?
Yeah.
So do you think that that is a good act, a good method in life? To only think about positivity but not negativity? Now this is philosophy.
I think we should think positively and also negatively
Okay,
because
like this.
if you just think positively, you can't learn anything. I mean, you can't. Life can't teach you anything.
Okay.
We should learn something about the life, and you should also think about it negatively because the life is going to teach you something you should learn.
Okay.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand, guys?
Yes. Good point, actually. Good point. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, just all.
That's it. Okay. What else?
In my opinion, hope is a way to arrive your future.
A way to
A way to
arrive.
your dream or future.
Yeah.
If you don't
For
hope,
example,
if you don't have any hope, you can't arrive your dream.
destination. Okay.
Firstly, you have to have hope. After that, you can imagine your dream, your future.
So do you think that hope is the only tool that we should have?
Yes, for
Really?
life.
Hope is enough?
Not hope is
a
enough,
goal.
but we have to.
We have to be hopeful, you mean?
Yes.
Because we are robot, right?
Okay. Nice. You wanted to say something?
I think first you need to something to reach. You need something firstly. You need some goal, and if you want to reach that goal, you need hope. I think. In that position, you need hope. But if you have some goal,
Everybody have goal, but
what
everybody
about
not have hope.
hope? Why do you need hope if you have not a goal or something in your future for your future?
Correct. Yes.
I think that way.
Yes. There is big correlation between hope and, as you said, goal.
Yeah.
So first we have to have some goals. Second, we have to be hopeful.
For reaching that goal.
No, I disagree. First, we should have some goals. Then we have to work hard.
I say that.
Nobody says.
I say that.
You said that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear. So then we have to do something about it. After that, you can be hopeful because being hopeful by default cannot help
of
you.
course, yeah.
God, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, I am just hopeful. Okay, but
I didn't
nothing
say
happens.
that.
No, of course. I am not talking about it. So you have to do something.
Yes. We don't
Then
have
you
to
can
stay.
just spend your money on, Bitcoin and be hopeful, but unfortunately.
Oh my God.
What else? Do you want to say something about it?
I said before, the hope brings to excitement.
What happened today for you?
That's very exciting.
You need adrenaline today, I think. After the course, we go to bungee jumping, okay? 1, 2. Game is over.
Night time.
I think
Yeah.
the most thing in our life, excitement.
Excitement. Excitement, yes.
Yes. That's my opinion.
Of course. Excitement is a must. Correct. Is a must that we have to have in life. Otherwise, the life will be, as you said, so boring.
Yes.
Okay. What else? Any other?
I want to say something. Just think about it. You are poor, so poor, but
Of course
you are
I am, yes.
so rich. You are rich. You can do anything
That you
what
want.
you want. Okay, but you
You
have
can.
you don't have anything. You just hoping day and day. I want this. I want this. I'm hoping. But I want. Okay, I'm get it. You want this. Okay, I'm going to buy this. But
Okay.
you are poor and you just hope all the day. You just hope you can't buy this.
Correct.
I say first teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't copy me.
So
I don't copy.
we have to have money again, most probably, because rich.
What do you
when
want
you
to
say,
say?
We must teach
I trigger people to speak. I love
I'm
that.
trying to say money solve
Not
your
fight, no.
problems.
But I think money is unlimited. For
Exactly.
example, I am rich. If I am rich, I try to
you are rich.
a lot of money,
There's always
more money.
Yes, always more.
I try to
more.
earn more money.
I mean, he is poor. He want to buy this, okay?
Okay.
But he don't have any money to buy this.
Okay.
He
can steal.
Why?
For example,
No.
for example,
No, that is not a solution.
for example.
Stealing is.
He just hoping that he could buy this.
Okay.
But you are rich and you can.
I need a Ferrari.
Okay.
Okay, but I can't buy it. For example, I'm not rich for
Ferrari.
Ferrari. For example, I hope that Ferrari. I think it's similar.
No. How can I explain that?
That's hope. I hope to Ferrari. He hopes to glass.
Yes.
But you can
Speak
buy.
philosophy.
You can buy, but he can't buy this.
Okay, I say I can't buy a Ferrari. I'm not rich for Ferrari.
Imagine, she wants to say that. Imagine you're that rich,
Yeah.
that you're in a condition that you can buy a Ferrari, but he, for example, me can't. Imagine that way. So you can be hopeful and the poor cannot. She wanted to say so.
Yes, but I think being rich or being poor are unlimited.
Okay.
How much poor or how much rich?
Yes.
They need hope, I think,
Both of them?
for them. Yes?
They need excitement.
Because
I think for me, money is everything. Except one thing. The one thing is that money can't buy. It's the time. You
It
can't
can buy
buy
time.
time
It can.
because
How?
how?
How is
Not
possible?
all the time. You know, money can be a shortcut. Money can be a shortcut for you, and that shortcut can buy you time.
I agree to disagree.
Yeah. For example, imagine that. Just very simple example. You want to go from this location to that location.
Okay.
For example,
Yeah.
I'm rich.
You have special.
Yeah, helicopter or drone taxi or taxi drone. I don't know what they call it. So I mean that drone takes you and in 5 minutes go there.
But
But
you don't have
otherwise,
car. Or
yeah, otherwise you had to spend a lot of hours in metrobus and metro until reaching there, that location. In that case, I mean being rich, as you said, can also buy you time.
Yeah,
Yes.
in that way, yeah.
Of course.
But still can't buy time.
Maybe you want, I mean, let's rephrase it and say that money cannot buy you the pastime.
Young youth maybe.
Yes, exactly. The time which has gone is gone.
Yeah.
Time, I mean, money cannot buy that. But of course, the future, I mean, as you said, I don't know what future is. That future, that future, for in that scenario, yes, I think money can really buy you that time, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
Yes. Okay, continue. I don't want to interfere, but I had to.
I think money can't bring all of things. For example, some emotional things.
You don't need.
For
to.
example, I'm a rich man.
What kind of image?
For example, I'm a rich man.
You are improving. Good.
For example, I'm a rich man.
Asking question is really good.
But I don't have any family or any wife. I don't have.
You can have one.
Wife. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
You can
You
buy
can have one.
For example, I search to my life's woman, but I can't find. For example, I search, but he is poor, but he found their life's woman, and they have 2 children. For example, but I need hope in that scenario, right?
You search perfect moment.
There is no perfect. There is no
Good.
perfect.
You know, you want me to answer this? Because, you know, you're right. But the point here is much more deeper than what we are talking about right now. In my opinion, I think whatever you look at, I mean, in the whole world, imagine the world, okay? I mean, as a kind of united thing, I mean, the whole universe. Different concepts, I mean, different things, material, you know, emotions, as you said, or whatever. Everything in this world generally is whether positive or negative. So, they need each other. I mean, of course, I drank it. You know, I mean, half full, half empty is the ideal scenario, in my opinion. I mean, that is the balance.
Yes. Right.
Only thinking positively cannot help you. Only thinking negatively also maybe cannot help you. Because you're, as you said, you're going to just be bored or just kill yourself at the end. But generally, we need both of them to understand the definition of the opposite thing. Understand? Of course, we talked about it a million times. How can you understand that this is good, whatever it is, he, she, it, whatever, okay? How can you say this is good or bad? First, you have to explain what is good, what is bad.
That's
Whatever, yes, my
about your
explanation.
perspective.
Yeah, so first you have to know these two concepts.
Yeah.
What is good, what is bad? Then we say, okay, this is good, this is bad, and these are our criteria, let's say.
Okay.
Based on these criteria, we can just continue and say, okay, that one is good, that one is bad, this is good, this is bad.
For me,
Okay.
For me,
Yeah.
for us, for the community maybe, for the country maybe.
yeah.
Lots of things, man. It is not superficial. This is what I asked. Actually, was very deep question. Really deep question, not superficial.
It's about our needs usually.
Totally. So by default, you have to understand what is good, what is bad. You should know both of the sides. Without that, you cannot. We talked about it. If you are rich, how can you understand what poor is, or who poor is, or vice versa?
Why try to that?
Or vice versa. How can a poor understand a rich person's, how can I say, lifestyle or life?
I think it's
System.
about our location. If
One of the reasons can be.
Okay.
I talk very generally. I am not specific right now. I talk super generally. That's why it depends. Whatever we have in this life is unlimited. How much money is a lot of money for you? How much success is a lot of success for you? How much something is a
There's no
lot?
limits.
Yes, everything is unlimited. It's a problem. No?
It's a problem.
Can be.
It's humanity's problem.
Yeah. So,
There could be an end.
exactly. So we need both of them. We have to maintain the balance, in my opinion. The balance is half full, half empty. Which means, as she said earlier, we have to accept the negativity in life, correct? We have to accept it because life is not flat. If you have a flat life, there's a problem. Believe me. If you have this type of life, this is good.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs, absolutely. We need it. If you don't know, if you don't know, for example, down, you cannot be up. If you don't know up, you cannot be down. I mean, you have to understand both of them. What is your situation when you're at the bottom? What is your situation when you're at the top? Totally different scenarios. Opposite forces. Yin yang, for example.
Yes.
Good, bad. For example, shaitan and angel. Opposite. We need both of them. We need shaitan, we need angel.
light and dark.
We need. Otherwise, imagine, just close your eyes and think about the situation, like utopic situation. Everybody is positive. Imagine it that way. Just close your eyes. Sometimes I think. Imagine that everybody is positive. People would kill each other. Really, that positivity would kill. Really. As you said, we need excitement. We need something different.
To be
Correct.
so bored.
Huh?
To be so bored.
No, not too bored. I mean, to get bored. I mean, we need to find something new. This is in our nature. We always need something new in life. Otherwise, we get bored. Whatever you have in your life that you were hoping to get it once, now you have it, and that thing looks very mundane. Really absurd.
Yes.
for me sometimes when I think. For example, I wanted to buy this $10 million, okay. I'm killing myself, saving up some cash, blah, blah, blah. Then I get it. 1, 2, 3, mundane.
Boring.
Yeah, what happened to me?
It's not valid.
Yes, like 2 minutes before buying it, that was a huge dream. 2 minutes after buying it, just mundane. Really absurd.
Yeah.
Really absurd. So, what else? Do you have any good experiences talking about this? Do you agree with me or disagree? And why?
I agree with you.
Agree?
I agree with you.
We need both of the forces.
Yes, right.
Lord of the Rings, for example. You know? Both, yeah,
It can't,
true,
it
yeah.
can't be. Yes.
Exactly. Evil and good. Yeah. What else?
Sometimes there is between them.
Yes.
Great,
if
great thing.
if if you can maintain that balance, you are a great person. Believe me. Even specifically today, it is so hard to be. In the middle. So difficult.
Real.
Yeah. Temptations, disappointment, sometimes failures, lots of things. You have to fail to understand what winning is. Really. You have to be hungry, physically hungry, to understand what full is.
Yes. Right.
Both of them are opposite forces. Hunger and, full. Correct?
Yeah.
And being in the middle, in the, how can I say, at the center of that, can help you think properly. Help you think properly that you have to be thankful to yourself, to the life that you have. All of us should be thankful about what we have. And this is, there is a really interesting game. Life for me is a huge game, which has full of surprises. To be honest with you, human beings are nothing to control it, to manipulate it, to modify it. We are nothing, really, believe me.
Yeah.
I understood this, oh my God, I understood this, that when COVID came first, I looked at us people around the world. Everybody was so hopeless, me too, as a human being. Super hopeless because of one microscopic virus. Very small thing that you cannot even see it. Everybody was panicked inside. And those days really taught me that we are nothing, really nothing. We are nothing.
Yeah.
Powerless, in my opinion.
There's
So, yes, go ahead.
Continue.
No, I just say something.
We're so small things in this
Super
world.
small.
in
We are
this
nothing. We are not
universe.
even a microbe.
Yes.
We are not even a microbe in the whole, space. Yeah, in the whole universe, whatever. Multiverse, I don't know what they call it. Yeah, really, nothing. Zero. We don't exist even. That much small. And we wanna, just create a new world. We wanna just go and dirty the other planets. This planet is not enough for us.
Yeah.
So now we have to go and make another mess
Resources.
there. Yeah. Big problem.
I had a question for you, but
Hmm.
it's really.
I always say, ask your questions at the beginning. You never do that. But ask your question.
But it's really independent.
Sorry?
Independent.
Okay.
Bağımsız.
Independent.
Yeah.
Individual.
You are independent?
Individual bence.
Aa, evet, individual.
Şey, kişisel bir soru. Personal veya diyebiliriz.
Personal question?
Personal person.
Yani öyle diyelim.
Okay, ask.
Personally. Personal.
No.
Also,
Personally. Personally. if you
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Personal question. Okay.
if you had went a country except Japan,
Okay.
which
country
country
would
would you go
Swiss.
and why now? Why?
Why?
And why?
Yeah.
Swiss because this is a piece of paradise. Quiet. I can find serenity. I can find lots of things that I cannot see. What happened to me? You jinxed me. I cannot find it in Middle East, unfortunately. I always say unfortunately. I am a Middle Eastern person, but I always say unfortunately. I mean, Middle East, unfortunately and unfortunately is not a good place to live. But I am a Middle Eastern person. I cannot deny or reject it. But reaching that level requires lots of things, which hopefully we are going to talk about it on next speaking club.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes,
Plus up,
to be continued.
Sunday plus up.
Yes, write down, guys. I always say, write down on your telephone. You don't have to have a piece of paper. I don't use papers. I use my telephone note, Samsung Note or whatever. Even Google Calendar. You can just write down your question, whatever it is, ask, and the conversation evolves. Do you remember at the beginning? How did I start the conversation? And can you imagine? 50 minutes just talking. I said, are you hopeful or hopeless? Simple question.
Hopeless.
Yeah, like that. So, write down your questions. Whenever you come to class, ask. And we can start. Understand?
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye-bye.